least 3 lawsuits have been filed against Imperial County over the recent approval to allow El Toro Exports to expand its feedlot. The decision allowed El Toro Exports to double the size of the feedlot. Community members and local stakeholders say that's a problem. They say the board didn't conduct an environmental impact report before signing off on the expansion.
It is baffling, to say the least, of how at a time when the state of California is giving Imperial County millions of dollars to improve the air quality and the quality of life for disadvantaged communities of Heber, that right now they would choose to propose the expansion.
Comité Cívico del Valle, the Heber Utility District, and Scaroni Properties are all suing the county in separate cases, all three calling for a halt on the El Toro expansion until a proper environmental impact report is made.
When El Toro was built, there was a no-growth condition on that approval. And what the county of Imperial did was they removed the no-growth and approved it in the same meeting.
El Toro has a 17,000 head limit on the number of cattle at its feedlot. The board's approval would allow the company to double its size to 34,000 head of cattle.
What we want is, if they're allowed to expand, that the community is made aware of possible environmental and health impacts from that. And right now, we don't feel that that's been done.
We received a statement from the county saying that this expansion is not considered a large-scale project. Therefore, an EIR was not needed. Instead, they conducted a mitigated negative declaration meant for small-scale projects. The county concluded there were no significant environmental impacts, something the comité disagrees with.
County, knowing that very well, would approve it, declaring it a negative mitigated declaration, meaning there is no significant impact to the community in their health, in the environment, ignoring the fact that just feet away is the preschool, is the elementaries.
Local residents against the expansion gathered to inform Heber about the proposed project, hoping to get enough signatures to stop the expansion.
This community has that same right to live, to breathe clean air, to live in a clean environment that is toxic free, that is pollution free. And unfortunately, when you have these communities who may not be as informed and may not be as engaged, they're taken advantage of.
The biggest complaint from residents is the unpleasant smell of cow manure, but as we were speaking to residents who live just a block down from the feedlot, a lot of them are actually not aware of the environmental impacts the feedlot has on their health. They said they would appreciate a transparent report that talks about some of those impacts.